from Flynn's Arcade, chasing each other on bikes. It's the three of us, the only, PD plus 2!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the latest episode of the Carlisle Cultcinema Club cast, even. Well, I got the Carlisle thing in there, so we're alright.
CCC, yo.
Yeah, CCC, man. And, as always, I'm here with Waff.
Hello.
And I'm here with Dazzle.
Hello.
And, all good crack. And we're talking about, you know, Super Mario Brothers is out, which I went to see with our Emily for her first film. She did get a little bit bored in the middle, but came back when it was coming towards the, you know.
Yeah.
But
Climax.
I think it would have been better if they didn't have half an hour of adverts on for a kids' film.
Right.
Absolute nothing pointed at kids at all.
Right.
Just pointed at the adults that are there.
I really like retro kind of advert kind of. Oh.
No, just adverts, normal adverts.
Before the film.
Before the film.
Oh right, I thought you meant in the film there was like product placement kind of thing.
No.
The whole film's product placement.
Well, I can't think
No, they had like, I mean, they had some film trailers on the start, which was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had like loads of
To be
just
fair, mate, though, I mean, did you count how many kids and how many adults were there? I mean, there's fucking tons of adults.
No, it was more kids than adults.
Really?
Because there was like some adults with like 5 or 6 kids.
My son went to see it.
Right.
With my missus. I'm a bit gutted I didn't get to go. But they loved it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, they loved it.
Great fun.
And I'm looking forward to seing it.
It's just great,
Hopefully I'll see it on
good,
the cinema.
family fun.
Yeah.
No messages, because Nintendo would never allow that.
No.
Well, they wouldn't.
No,
The Japanese company.
they're very.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all about Mario and his little chums.
Mario.
Yeah, you know, let's go.
But there's not enough Latin representation in it though.
No, you know, in a Mushroom Kingdom with an Italian plumber.
Plumber's made by a Japanese company. Yeah, there should be loads more Latino in there.
You know, but
There's not enough Scottish. You know what I mean? Where's the fucking Scottish?
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I'll give it a watch.
And I thought it was an excellent, fun family film that I'm looking forward to watching again, actually.
Cool.
And I'll probably pick it up.
So is this the reason we're doing this podcast?
This is the main reason we're doing this podcast.
Yeah, okay.
So, computer game movies.
Yeah.
So...
Movies, it's got to be game to movie.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
No, game to movie.
Game to movie.
Yeah. Game to movie. We'll have to do that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not many good ones the other way around.
Max Payne.
GoldenEye.
No, that was the...
Oh, no, it was game first. Shit. Right,
GoldenEye will be one of the only ones.
That's the best one for me. Like.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to be getting for N64 controllers.
Oh yeah.
For my Switch.
You had that thing.
I know, but
It never worked. It never worked.
No, the reason why it won't connect. It'll cost us £100 to get it properly connected to a TV.
And how much does that thing cost you?
Yeah. Have you got one in your projector that would?
A SCART?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or the three.
The three are the yellow, red. And
I've probably got them wires.
It's the connector.
I've got the connector.
So what do you want? Wires to SCART?
No, it'll work with a machine that's got that.
You know what?
But
I've
anyways,
got a box of wires, mate. You'd be fucking surprised what antiquities are in there.
Oh, I've got a box full of wires. Like
we've all got boxes of wires.
I have myself.
I used to have like
they'll come in handy one day.
Yeah.
The size of a fridge. Like last summer, I went right through them, chucked loads out. I immediately needed some. A few months later, it was ridiculous. I was like, I can't believe I threw that fucking wire away.
Yeah, that's
what
it.
happens.
Sat there for 20 years,
and that's why you have to keep the box of wires, mate.
That's it. And it's usually some random USB cable.
I think it was just a normal aerial for the back of a TV, which I didn't think
I don't think there's any USB related in my box of wires. I don't think it's that high tech at all. None of it.
It's through the ages.
None of it.
Yeah.
Mine's 90s downwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But anyways, so it's games based. Sorry, films based on video games.
Yay!
Badoom.
And not TV series, because there was a couple of obvious ones.
There was a couple of TV series. Just films. Well, I will do that because we know the scores. We know the scores on the doors. George doors. So,
excuse me.
Ready Player One. Now that's what we're going to call the episode.
Fantastic film.
And that wasn't based on a game. That was based on a book.
It was, and the book is amazing.
It is. Ernest Cline.
Yes.
Fantastic stuff. So I'll kick off then. And I mean, there's been, let's be honest, there's been some absolute
Horrors.
Yeah.
Really bad ones.
And there's been some absolute fantastics. Not that many. There's been more bad ones than there's been good ones.
I think it started. The funny thing I noticed when I was looking at where mine sat in, like the best rated ones, I just had a look on Rotten Tomatoes, or Tomatoes if you're not from America, and and they and actually a lot of the ones that are at the top.
Tomato, I say tomato.
Potato,
you say
potato.
potato, I say potato, 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 tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Touching My Fair Lady.
There we go.
But, and yeah, and all, like all of a lot of the ones that are at the very top on Rotten Tomatoes are the new ones. So like, I think they've maybe turned a curve with getting like good like Detective Pikachu and stuff like that, which I'd forgotten about and stuff. That's quite high up. And the Sonics and stuff like that.
Yeah. But we're gonna. I think the next episode we're gonna record is gonna be
the worst.
Bad computer. I mean,
not particularly the worst, but the ones that we think missed the mark.
Missed the mark a bit, yeah. Because I mean, folk might think some of these did that we're talking about.
Oh no, absolutely.
I agree.
Every single one of these.
I haven't played some of the games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but
I played pretty much everything.
I'm just thinking about played all. I haven't played one of mine, but I love the film.
To be honest,
I played all the other games. Yeah.
I've played 1, 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, 3, one of mine.
Right.
Yeah. So, right, let's get started then.
Crack on.
Let's crack on, as they say. So my first one, 2007 action thriller, directed by Xavier Gens. I think that's how it's pronounced.
You know what? You said it eloquently.
And starring Timothy Oliphant as Agent 47. Based on the games of the same name, Hitman. And it was IO Interactive created the games.
Yeah.
And I think there's about 6 games all told.
I've played a couple of the Hitman games.
3 or 4 games, I'm not sure how many.
Don't know which one it was, but I completed it.
But yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just never got around to playing it.
Did you ever play Splinter Cell?
Yes.
So yeah, Hitman.
Yeah.
It is actually.
But in daylight.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell in daylight.
I played the 2 games.
But no, I never played the game.
Oh no, good game. Good game.
I thoroughly enjoyed both the films. The first one with Timothy Oliphant, and the second one had Rupert Friend. And
both great.
Both great.
Yeah, I agree.
They should have done a lot better than they did.
Yeah.
Which was a shame.
Yeah.
I'd have liked to have seen more with Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
Because I like him as an actor.
He's a fantastic actor.
Great actor.
Yeah. I love him.
I like him in
Santa Clarita Diet.
No. I like him in Mando.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh,
the sheriffy dude.
Yeah.
But no, Santa Clarita Diet.
I haven't watched that.
It's fucking great.
They
cut it short. I think there's 3 seasons
it got
or 4 seasons,
right.
and it got cancelled, and it's a bit of a shame. But it was good. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Zombies, man.
Yeah.
You know, zombies and like weird bally things.
I watched a couple of episodes. Me and Jess watched a couple of episodes.
Oh, it's fun. It's loads of fun.
Seemed like it, yeah.
And it's
Is that with Drew Barrymore?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes. No.
Or is it Alicia Silverstone? It's one of those.
Christina Applegate.
Is it? No, it's not Christina Applegate.
Who the fuck is it?
I think it's Drew Barrymore.
I think it's Drew Barrymore, isn't it?
Not Drew Barrymore.
Or is it Alicia
Anyways,
Silverstone?
It's not Alicia
back
Silverstone.
to Timothy Oliphant.
You saw that out.
Agent 47.
Right, Wolf's going to get on the case there.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. I shall look this up.
So you've also got
Drew Barrymore, you're right.
Drew
I was
Barrymore,
right.
is it?
There we go.
I might watch it again.
So we've also got Dougray Scott in there as well.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Olga Kurilenko, I think that's how you say it.
Sounds good. Sounds
You know what I mean?
amazing.
So, for years, Interpol agent Mike Witter is after the organisation, a shady international network with branches everywhere, and specialised in expert killings. He finds the Russian secret police FSB officer Yuri Markelov, and they basically go after one of the agents, Agent 47. And there's been a assassination attempt on the Russian Prime Minister, isn't it?
And it's getting blamed on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting framed.
Yeah, it's a frame up. And it's really good.
So, yeah.
That's ringing. You see, I went to the pub Saturday afternoon. Meant to have 2 pints, turned into more. And then when I came back, I watched this for the first time. So I watched it all, but the storyline's a bit hazy. I saw all the action sequences and I was enjoying it.
But there's some good bits. I mean, there's the train fight with the sword.
Good sequences.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's some great gunplay in it. And Timothy Oliphant is great and stoic.
Looks good with a bald head.
Yeah, I like him in Justified. If you've never seen Justified,
no,
give Justified a watch, where he plays the sheriff.
Again.
Yeah, he basically.
He's good at the sheriff there.
I think he's a US Marshal.
He's a really likeable guy.
Yeah.
I like him in
He's
Go.
coming back as well as
I like him in Go.
Back. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
he's a good dealer.
That's right.
Yeah, usually when
He's a bit of a cunt, but he's alright now.
He was the baddie in.
He's been a baddie a couple of times.
Die Hard 4.
Aye.
He was the baddie in that.
He's good at being a baddie as well.
But he could have been a goodie as well.
He's a cracking actor.
He's a good actor.
Cracking actor. Timothy Oliphant. Get him on. Let's get him on.
Could you imagine getting
Well,
Timothy on?
You know what? He's not done a lot of stuff recently.
You wouldn't have no chance of getting Timothy Oliphant on his.
Apart from Mandalorian.
He's had some illness recently, hasn't he? Or have I imagined that?
Oh, fuck off, man.
I can put a downer on the whole thing.
Fuck, man. What are you doing?
Didn't he have a brain tumour or something like that?
Something bad, I'm sure.
He had a brain tumour or something.
Fuck.
I think it was a brain tumour.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think
I don't.
right.
But there was something. He was ill.
Yeah.
But he was good in a Perfect Getaway.
You what?
Perfect Getaway. Can you remember that with Mila Jovovich?
Yeah.
That
rings bells.
Oh, that's excellent. The Crazies.
Yeah, that was fun.
You know what I mean? He was good in that.
What, the remake?
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done. He plays Cobb Vanth in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, what a fucking sheriff, man.
Yeah.
He's a dude there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's been in loads of stuff and he's just excellent. Justified. He was so good in Justified. And if you haven't seen Justified.
No, I haven't.
It's worth seeing. It really is.
What is it, like a crime thriller?
Yeah, it's set. He's basically he plays.
I know the cover. I can see the cover.
Is it Raylan Gibbons? And is
the funky Gibbon.
Sorry, no, Raylan Gibbons. Raylan Gibbons. That's it. Look, I'm trying to do this from me. Do the funky Gibbon. Funky Gibbon. But Raylan Gibbons, and he's a US Marshal, and he does something in wherever, Detroit or something, and he gets sent home.
Yeah.
He gets sent back home, basically, which he doesn't want to be there.
Right.
And his dad's a crook, and all his old high school mates are all crooks.
Crooked as fuck.
Is he ancient and drives an ice cream van?
Yeah.
Good one.
But yeah, it's good crack. It's very much worth watching. But anyways, back to Hitman.
And her.
Yeah, that was great as well. I used to love the Hitman and her back in the
Why
day.
make a movie out of that show?
Yeah. So
different. That's a different episode, mate. That's an episode all in itself. Fucking hell.
So you've got Timothy. I'm trying to get me carry out here, man. So we've got Timothy Oliphant, Agent 47, Dougray Scott, Mike Witter, Robert Nepper is always a good actor. Robert Nepper.
Doorbell.
someone that's gone off on my thing as well.
Good timing, that man.
Yeah, Robert Nepper, Olga Korylenko, and it's Phil. You notice a few character actors in there.
Yeah.
And it's all good crack and enjoyable. It was filmed in Istanbul, London, St. Petersburg and Cape Town, and some of the footage was used from Dark Angel.
Ah,
right, okay.
At the start.
Lundgren?
No, the TV series.
Oh, right.
Which starred... What's her face was in it, wasn't she?
I can't remember. Is that based on the film?
No.
Oh, it's something different.
No.
No, I remember that.
Not to do with Dolph.
No, it's not to do with Dolph.
I thought they maybe just made it into a series and replaced him with
But
like
it
Doug
only
McClure.
holds...
Doug McClure.
It only holds a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes.
That's
Yeah,
unfair.
tomatoes.
That, like.
It is, because it's not a bad film.
IMDb had it like 6.2 or something like that, which is...
You know what I mean? The unrated version was released on Blu-ray and DVD in 2008. There was about 60 odd seconds added to it.
Yeah.
Which was
Enough to...
violence, basically. Blood and guts and violence. So it was all good. That's what you want, isn't it, in a
We
film?
like that shit, eh?
Yeah.
Of course we do. It has to be done.
You know what I mean? But you put Dr. Pimple Popper on.
Oh,
I'm out the room, like...
there you go.
Fuck
There
that
you
shit,
go.
eh? That shit is gory.
Yeah, Jess.
Have you seen that shit? Women like it.
She'll sit and watch
Women like it.
I don't mind it. I don't
You're a
mind it.
fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I don't mind
Or
it.
gay. I don't know.
I'm not gay.
So I'm not fucking trying to pull you out of...
You know what I mean? Anyways,
Being gay,
the
so
scene
I
where
can
Agent
pop it.
47 sits atop of the roof, sniper rifle in hand, red lettering behind him is taken directly from the artwork from the game.
Oh, yeah.
As is the scene with the 47 and Yuri in the bathtub, including the rubber duck, is all from the game, which is good. Which I'd say I've never played the games. I'd kind of in and out of gaming by then. I knew the games I liked, and I just kind of went for them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And played a few, like Driver and stuff like that. Doom.
Right.
Love Doom.
Doom's awesome.
Love Doom. That was nearly one of my films.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that film.
I love that film.
You know what I mean?
love
And
that
it got
film.
a straight-to-video sequel. Well, straight-to VOD sequel.
What sequel?
Doom? There's a sequel?
Oh, I never watched that.
Doom 2?
Well, obviously.
Or Doom something else? You know what I mean? It's not called Doom 2, but...
It could
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
It really could be.
Yeah.
I've never seen that shit. I don't want to.
Oh, the first one's alright. It's got rock
Yeah,
in
the
it.
first one, The Rock is in
Ah,
it.
it is. The Rock's in it. And
Dexter
Carl
Fletcher's
Urban.
in it. Dexter Fletcher's in it.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, he is actually. Yeah.
I like Dexter Fletcher. He's always...
Dexter Fletcher's ace.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
a scammer there. He's a ledge. He's a
Timothy,
fucking British ledge.
in the games, the guy's supposedly got blue eyes. Timothy Olyphant wore blue contacts to start with.
Alright.
And the director said it looked weird, so could he take it out? It was distracting. So he went with his normal kind of hazel eyes. The
Doesn't matter.
Is that kind of like Black Widow, where she starts off with a Russian accent in the MCU and then slowly turns into an American accent? It's never mentioned.
Yeah, it's never mentioned again. Never mentioned again. You know what I mean? It could be just because she was in Russia when she started using that Russian accent.
Yeah, just quick
You know
at
what I
picking
mean?
up accents.
That's it.
She's a spy, I suppose. You will be quick at picking up accents, wouldn't you?
That's it. And
Yeah!
Yeah.
the Nika character
That's
draws
not
in,
Swedish.
Is that from hanging around with the Swedes?
Oh, man. Well, my time on the fjords. I know that's Norway.
No, yeah.
I know.
the Nika character draws inspiration from a recurring female character from the games known as Leiling or Mailing in Contracts, whichever game that is. Must be a game, Hitman Contracts.
Well, yeah, it is.
Aye. And was a prostitute that 47 saved on a couple of occasions, so that's who she is based
He
on.
was a hitman with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
He really wasn't. He was a cold hard killer.
The studio wanted a PG-13 version, but the director always wanted...
They always do.
Headshots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright, yeah.
so he got booted out the edit room.
What the director did?
Aye, and they brought in.
What a cunt.
I think it was a guy called Nicholas de Toth was brought in to re-edit the movie.
And soften it up.
Probably.
Take away the headshot, because I'll tell you what, Hitman, it's all about the headshot. And if anyone who's played the game will know, it's all about the headshot. If you can.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, usually you'd go around and garrote them.
Yeah.
That's the death of choice, garroting them.
Yeah. He does do that in the film.
Oh, no, well, he should. That's part of the...
Shit, me phone. And the same guy done the edit on Die Hard 4.
Right.
Which had Timothy Olyphant
Dumbed it down.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice, tenuously.
You know what I mean? So, when Agent 47 goes into the restaurant to use the bathroom where he stashes the gun, a bit like The Godfather's, really, when you think about it. That's a throwback to the first Hitman game, which you use a bathroom to stash a gun in the game, which, as I say...
I don't know if I've played the first one.
When it was first announced, Vin Diesel was up for the role.
I'm glad no.
Well, he's already shaved his head,
so
saves a bit of time.
Well, yeah.
No, he's not suave enough.
Then they offered it to, when he kind of pulled out, they offered it to Jason Statham.
Another guy with a bald head.
Another guy with a bald head.
Here.
Yeah. But he'd have been great with the martial arts.
You know who I reckon could have pulled it off?
Yul Brynner.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, I fucking can't remember his name now. Dancer. He's a dancer, but he pops up in things. He's fucking alright.
Right. Anyways,
shit. It's gonna do me head in. Madonna. He's connected to Madonna.
I haven't got a clue.
It'll come to me when you least expect it.
Yeah. Timothy Olyphant underwent muscle and martial arts training in preparation for his role. And Vin Diesel, then Jason Statham, and then Timothy Olyphant. And I'm pleased they got Timothy Olyphant in it because I think he does a cracking job.
Yeah.
A lot of them, I would say, is the best choice.
Yeah. And I mean, the studio refilmed some bits on it, so you can't blame the director at all.
No, as often happens.
You know what I mean? You can't blame the director at all.
Yeah. It happens a lot. Too much.
Yeah.
Censorship.
That's it. It's studios getting involved with
the politics of it all.
I was watching something today on YouTube about the film Free Jack, which I love. I went to see it on the cinema. Mick Jagger. I think it's a great sci-fi film.
Who else is in it?
Emilio Estevez.
Oh, yeah.
Anthony Hopkins, Rennie Russo.
I don't think I've ever seen
David Johansen. Oh, it's great. I've got a poster for it as well.
But I can't remember a thing.
I went to the cinema to see it and I liked it. It was good. It was,
is he the lead? Mick?
No.
Is he the lead?
No, he plays. That was more Bowie
impression.
Yeah, that was Bowie impression. He plays like a copper trying to hunt down Emilio Estevez's Free Jack.
Right.
You've got to watch it. It's of its time, and it uses CG of its time.
88, 89?
No, early 90s, about 92, 93.
Jesus, I was well into drugs then.
Well, it would help with this film, to be honest.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't think.
But the studio got involved, and supposed to be Linda Florentino playing the femme fatale in it.
I'd go for her.
For Rennie Russo and all this. They'd filmed loads of stuff with her, and so it was one of those things. But I enjoyed it anyways. Hitman, great film. So I'm going to pass it over to the Wafster. So it's not on anything.
Is it not?
No.
It's not a popular film. It didn't do very well.
And the sequel, I watched that with Rupert Friend, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So
Agent 47 was
bombed, really, didn't they?
That was Hitman Agent 47. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's all right. It's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It goes a bit more into the.
Rupert's quite good as well.
Yeah.
He's a good Agent 47.
He's very stoic.
Yeah. Stoic, good word.
Good word. Yeah. Word of the day.
Word of the day. Stoic. Take some film with you today. Take a stoic.
So. But there we go. Anyways, over to Wafster.
Cool. Okay, so mine. This is my I think probably my favourite of my two. from 2016. Never played the game. Out of all the games we've gone today, this is one I haven't played. I'm kind of glad I haven't, to be honest, because I think you get lost in it. It's Warcraft, the beginning. I just went. I saw it at the cinema at the time. Saw it was by Duncan Jones, Bowie's lad, who obviously had done stuff
Support struggling artists.
Yeah,
he was Zowie Bowie.
Zowie Bowie,
yeah.
originally was, yeah. Zowie Bowie.
If you
There
stay,
you go, that was
you
right.
won't be sorry. If
That's
you
it,
stay, because that's a song that Bowie wrote for Duncan when he was a child of Zowie. But yeah, he did like Source Code and Moon.
Moon was great.
Yeah, Moon's brilliant. So he's done some good films like. So he took this on, and it stars. You've got Travis Fimmel, who people might recognise from. Was it Vikings, the TV series?
Never watched it.
Never seen it.
I've heard very good things about it.
Oh, did he play the big orc?
Oh no, he's the main guy. The like. Not king. He's like head of. The army
yeah, with the beard.
The dude.
Yes,
Yeah. It was white pregnant.
Oh no, he's not. No. He's the human, the one that the kind of the main guy, the main human in it.
All right. Yes. Yeah.
You got Ben Foster, who's been in various things. Dominic Cooper, who plays the king, and he's Toby Kebbell, like a bit Toby Kebbell.
Yeah.
So yeah, good. Clancy Brown, good.
Oh, I like Clancy Brown.
Daniel Wu, Ruth Negger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's got a cracking cast. And like loads of folk who you know recognise. Callum Mulvey.
Yeah, I think there have just been at that point the idea to work with Duncan Jones is the thing, and then they probably got paid a bit as well.
Oh yeah. I mean it was my first time watch.
Yeah,
when I watched it at the weekend.
Well, I've not made it through this film. I'm not for. I think I've knocked it off because I was like, I just want to watch something different.
Yes.
You know, no, because I've not been in the right mindset for because I will be up for it.
Yeah,
because I was like, it's got me, but at the minute I actually want I want to see someone shit them pants.
There's not a lot of that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of that going on. It's a great.
I want a bit of comedy.
It's a great sword and sorcery.
Yeah, big
epic.
Yeah,
big fancy, but it's not over long. It's just over 2 hours.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's not epic.
No,
it's not like the game.
It's got
going on after
short
years or whatever.
It didn't have that epicness.
No, it wasn't long enough.
It could have been bigger.
But it's world building. I think
that's what you're saying. It could have been bigger.
Could have been bigger and better. I mean, it wasn't as big as some of the kind of similar kind of films from the 80s, the sword and sorcery runs, which they, you know, the Conan film felt epic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Sword and Sorcerer felt epic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cruel the Conqueror felt epic. Even the low budget ones.
Yeah.
You know, Red Sonja.
Red Sonja was great.
You know, it felt epic, and I think there was just too much CG.
Yeah.
It kind of took you out of it a little bit.
There was a lot of, but I thought it was good CG.
Oh yeah, yes.
And it wasn't like I've seen some dodgy CG recently. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of dodginess now and again, but it was mostly decent CG.
Yeah, the orcs I thought were good. They were like, like I think they. I mean, I've never played the game, but I think they look like what I've seen.
I've never played the game, and I'm quite. I would say out of the three of us, I'm the one who plays the games the most.
Yeah, I've never played the game.
I'm a gamer. Like I'm fucking.
World of Warcraft, though, that's the kind of proper.
Yeah, that's some
nerdy, painting the figures.
You know, I know people at work who are older than me and play this game when they go home.
They'll probably D&D fans as well.
I'm just, you know,
that's what
because that you
turned into.
You know,
yeah.
Hey,
I just wasn't that geeky. You know what I mean? I kind of. I didn't go into the whole role-playing games, RPGs and all that. I was more. It was ZX Spectrum, fucking Jet Set Willy, Manic Miner, Saboteur, Pyjamarama.
My favourite game of all time, probably. Pyjamarama. If I could get
Booty,
Pyjamarama,
Chiller.
Chiller.
Aye. It was a Mastertronic game.
Mastertronic.
Bringing it back, man. So, yeah. So I wasn't into the whole world, but back to World of Warcraft.
The storyline is basically the orcs of Draenor are being destroyed by an evil magic that uses life force. The powerful warlock Gul'dan creates a portal to the world of Azeroth and forms the Horde with members of the orc clans. So they all.
And that cunt's the one who's fucked their own planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's wanting to go to another planet to fuck their planet over.
Yeah.
Why aren't they going, well, you're fucking our planet, so why don't we just fuck you over?
Yeah.
Well.
You know what I mean?
And yet this is what happens in our society right now.
That's what happened with the Nazis.
Political stance.
So the king of Azeroth, Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper?
Not Bradley Cooper, fucking Dominic Cooper.
Dominic Cooper.
Yeah.
Who's a great actor, if you haven't seen Preacher.
Yeah, I watched the first season of Preacher. I never got around to watching it.
Oh, no, yeah, that was great.
Superb. Preacher's
I haven't
fantastic.
watched it all.
Got to watch it all, it's superb.
Because that Joseph...
He is,
from...
This is England and...
Emmerdale Farm, Brassic, which is one of the best shows on British TV.
Brassic's great.
Brassic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
loads of fun.
The King of Azeroth, Lion Wren, and his brother-in-law Angelin Lothar are informed by the. This is such a load of fucking waffle. I normally write my own little storyline, but I've just took this from IMDb. So basically, the humans
plagiarising to fuck yo.
I know. So to paraphrase the whole thing,
I couldn't be asked. I've come unprepared.
No, word gets in the way. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Look, it's basically orcs fuck their own planet. Decide we need another planet. They build a portal. They build a portal. Bring half the horde through. Start setting the thing on Azeroth, and then Azeroth rises up. And even though they're getting stabbed from the back, they're still, you know what I mean? Won't go too far. Just spoilers in case somebody's not. Because it's a recent movie.
Yeah, and
it is. I've not watched it. I will watch it.
It's good fun. Good Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's a Sunday afternoon film.
I reckon I could watch it with Evan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might enjoy it. Because there's stabbings and that. There's a bit of.
There's loads of a bit of stabbing.
You know what I mean?
We're laughing. Yeah. Because I want to show my 9-year-old.
It's a good old-fashioned fantasy film for a
Hawk the Slayer.
Hawk the Slayer. Come on. I love Hawk
Slayer's
the Slayer.
rubbish.
No, it isn't.
No, I know.
No, but it is. It's like a bank holiday Monday. Friday.
We're pinning it down to a couple of days of the year.
It's one of those kind of films. No, it is though. It is
Sunday as well.
You can only watch it on a bank holiday Monday when the moon is high.
Where you've just had a massive big old
barbecue
or something like that. Sunday dinner or something, and then you stick a film on and you're watching all sitting there. Bells undone, full of
some orcs having
full of food.
Pagger.
A few orcs with all the beat down and that.
Just for people who can't understand that language, that means fight.
Yeah, that's it.
I said divvy in a WhatsApp group the other day.
Divvy.
My wife accused me of being a chav.
But I think that's kind of boiled it down to you.
Yeah, that's
just because you were getting kind of. I'm sorry for putting it.
No, that's
getting kind of swallowed up in the
gobbledygook. Just all these kind of fucking long names and Medivi and Anduin and Gadgar and Medivi.
Just say this place, that place.
So yeah, shit kicked off. There's a wizard, orcs.
There's a wizard,
fights and shit. So good.
There's a Merlin type bloke.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a King Arthur type guy.
Yeah.
Gandalf saying, "You shall not pass."
That's it.
So you've got a bit of trivia. Bill Westenhofer, the lead visual effects supervisor for the film, is a long-time World of Warcraft player, and as mentioned, getting up at 2 a.m. to raid with his guild while on film sets. And Patrick Gazinski is also a die-hard Warcraft player and recalls producers telling him to turn the game off while on the set of Pacific Rim. So it is like one of these addictive games that people get hooked on and like.
Oh, probably. I've just never. It's not been mine.
Ah, it's not mine either. I've never played.
But I enjoyed the film when I watched it on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did, and I've never played the game. It was just kind of, it just came out. I thought Duncan Jones, fantasy film. I'll give it a watch. And but yeah, no, maybe if I played the game, I would have liked it less. But because I've not, got it really cool. Duncan Jones faced personal struggles during filming. His wife, Redina Ronquillo, was diagnosed with breast cancer soon after Jones took over, and his father, David Bowie, died from cancer late in production. Jones summed up the challenges: "My film started and ended with cancer."
Oh,
nice
that's a
bit of
fucking
trivia.
shitter. Yeah.
Well, that's fucking lovely.
Yeah. So this is topical. With $439 million at the worldwide box office, this film is the highest-grossing video game adaptation ever produced as of 2020. Because the new number one, which I checked before I came, is
Super Mario.
Super Mario, just taken over.
Yeah. That's doing massive money, like.
Because it's not been out that long for it
No.
to hit
That's
that.
the biggest grossing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
I don't know how it's happened so
I would
quickly.
have thought it would have been Resident Evil's.
They're quite low down, actually. I think I was quite surprised in the order. I've only got the top two here, so I can't see. But yes, it was quite surprising.
Find the order out for our kind of worst ones.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we'll sort that.
Yeah.
So
We'll get on to that.
yeah.
With the film's storyline leaving Warcraft open to possible sequels, Jones has expressed interest in a sequel to the film, likely to be adapted from Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness, the second video game in the Warcraft franchise. I thought it was just one game. I didn't know there was like different ones.
I suppose it's different campaigns, isn't it?
Yeah, I just thought it was one. Just maybe they just added stuff to it.
Well, you think world.
Yeah.
It's not worlds of
Yeah.
Warcraft, is it?
And look,
Fucking use
we
your
don't
fucking
play.
English.
We don't.
You know what I mean? It's either one or fucking loads.
We don't play.
Hands.
Yeah,
It's accusing the title.
definitely not the experts on it. But,
Well, World of Warcraft.
Worlds
One
of-
world.
So
It's easy.
on June the 18th, 2018, Jones tweeted that the chance of Warcraft getting a sequel doesn't look good. In September 2020, it was reported that Legendary are developing a Warcraft movie. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a sequel and not a reboot, because I want to see where they take it.
Well, you'd think after setting up that beginning, which kind of
It's world building. The
yeah, it is world building.
You can see they're trying
Well,
to.
that's why it's called the beginning.
Yeah, well, it's called the fucking beginning, isn't it? Yeah. That's not a film that's meant to be a standalone, is it? Gary
What like?
Gary Wheater wrote a script to the film that was scrapped once Sam Raimi took over. So that was just under the trivia, and then I was like, Sam Raimi wasn't anything to do with this. So it wasn't in the trivia section, so I had to Google it. But Sam Raimi was attached to an earlier version because he loves Warcraft himself, and he had a
Right.
script wrote.
Oh, look at that.
It's proper nerd is the range.
Oh, I know it is.
Yeah, and he really wanted to do it, but he kept taking it to the whoever owned it, had the rights to it, and they kept on saying, "Oh, can you redo it?" And eventually, he just fuck this and give up, and it went to someone else.
He wanted to make the Shadow.
Oh,
They
yeah,
wouldn't give him the Shadow to do.
yeah,
And look what he done with Darkman and
Darkman.
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Sorry, Darkman.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
yes.
because they wouldn't give him the Shadow. He done Darkman.
Was it right?
And then it led him to do Spider-Man, which became the biggest
Yeah.
comic book movie
Oh yeah.
of all time. And it was, and Spider-Man 2 was,
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Nailed both of those. Like
Yeah.
third one. Yeah.
Great.
That wasn't his fault.
No, I know.
That
It
was
was
the
studio
studio.
interruption.
Yeah.
So at one point, Johnny Depp was interested to star. I don't know who it was. Maybe the King or something, or an orc.
It'd have to be the king, wouldn't it? It'd have to be. Anything less, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Although, what film was he in when he played that French dude?
He's played he's done a couple of.
Oh, is it Tusk?
Yeah,
Tusk?
Oh yeah. He's like,
When he's in
kind of-
Tusk.
yeah.
And Yoga Hoses.
I've
Yes,
not
yeah.
seen Yoga Hose.
I like Yoga Hoses. It
I've
gets
not seen
slated. I like it. I think it's funny
well,
and
it
silly.
seems
His daughter's in
mental,
both of them, isn't she?
Yeah, I think it's funny and silly.
It seems mental. He did that for her, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
You know, that's lovely.
Well, she was when he done the first
She
film.
pops
She was
up on
only
the wall now.
only in a little part in the first film.
Yeah, her and the who's the
Yeah.
other lass? She's related to someone as well, isn't she? Or,
It's his daughter. Smith's
his
daughter.
Kevin Smith's daughter. That's it.
Yeah.
Johnny
The
Depp's daughter
blonde
and Kevin
one.
Smith's
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. That's the name.
Is it?
Yeah, Harlequin Smith.
Fucking hell.
Harlequin Smith.
What a geek.
Yeah, I love him.
Oh, I do too, I'm just joking.
And I'll tell you what, I'll just say, I've watched Clerks 3 countless
Oh,
times.
it's heartbreaking.
Countless times I've watched
Don't
it now.
give
I
anything
really
away in case
enjoy it.
someone's not seen it.
I
but
really
it's so
enjoy that
good.
film. I think it's great all the way through. Love it. I've watched it so many times.
I'm surprised it wasn't in one of our films of the year last year.
Well, it should. Well, it's getting a fucking special mention because I've watched it a lot more.
Yeah.
Since I don't think I watched it last year though.
Well, there you go.
There you go. So I've had it.
So that's on
Fucking
Netflix.
sorry, man.
That's alright. That's alright. I'm done actually. I'm just saying it's on Netflix for anyone wants to watch it. You should watch it, give it some love, and maybe it'll push for a sequel rather than a fucking reboot.
Yeah.
Over to Daz.
Right. Okay. Well,
Over to Dazzle, razzle, dazzle, razzle.
right.
Doobie.
So I'm going. Oh, nice! I got a fucking snare. I'm going back to 2020. No, 2002. 21 years ago. This is fucking mental.
I know.
Right. And this film isn't particularly the best video to film,
Yeah.
but it's probably my favourite franchise of game.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoy it.
So Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Great film. So that's cinema.
I
did myself.
and I've got a bit of a crush on Mila Jovovich, obviously.
I like it. First thing I seen her in was Cuffs,
Cuffs
where she plays
with Christian Slater.
Slater's.
the boy who would be Jack.
Yeah, the word would be Jack.
You know what the first film I saw in? The one that you were playing on Saturday in the
Dazed and
cinema.
Confused.
Dazed and
Confused.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah, fantastic film.
Yeah. So yeah,
why
that's
we
getting
play
shown, but by the time you listen to this, it'll be gone. So
Yeah.
shit advertising.
And we're screening.
Sorry, man.
Well, that's a fair point.
Look on the page because we're screening Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, when's that? What date?
I can't remember the date off the top of my head without going looking for it.
Shit, innit?
Yeah, and then we've got Saturday Night Fever as well. Night Fever. You don't have to.
All three of those movies are quite musical films.
Yeah.
They've all got a strong sound.
Yeah, but the thing is, they seem to do really well at the cinema club because people get into it.
Oh, yeah.
There's more, you know what I mean? As long as we don't show fucking dirty fucking shit in dancing.
Why not?
Right? Fuck that shit.
I had the time of my life,
Jesus.
and I've never felt this way before. Never felt this way. And I
No, fuck off.
Remember at the start when you accused him of being gay?
owe it all to you.
So, we're on Resident Evil, by the way.
Yeah.
And we've gone to fucking dirty shit and dancing. So, Resident Evil 2002, directed by...
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Well, a good nanny does. Directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, which he's done some interesting films.
Well, he'd already made Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat in 95.
Shopping was excellent.
Shopping was great.
I enjoyed
Shopping doesn't get enough love.
It
Does
doesn't.
Shopping or Jude Law in it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen that.
I'm saying
it's a
it's
great
a
film.
great
I love
film.
that film, yeah.
It's
Mortal Kombat was
it's
a good-
mental film.
Yeah, I need
It's
to
proper
rewatch that.
fucking. It's proper anarchy.
We used to watch that over and over
Yeah,
again. Like, and I
it's
haven't
a
watched it
cracking
in
film.
15 years.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat made decent money.
Mortal Kombat was
I
alright.
enjoyed Mortal Kombat.
It was
Try
like
rewatching
Christopher
it.
Lambert.
Christopher Lambert as Raiden. Lord Raiden. Great film.
Yeah. Well, he was the only star, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then
That
there was a
it.
sequel as well.
Yeah.
And then he
I think I
done
saw a sequel.
Event Horizon, which
Event
is
Horizon. I
superb.
love Event
Love Event
Horizon.
And I wish I went to the cinema to see
Yeah, I
Event
did too,
Horizon,
yeah.
and I wish it'd done more.
Oh, yeah.
It was the bigger version of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
we all want to see that extended bit with what happened on the ship before they found it, like, but it all got lost, didn't it?
Yeah, well.
I mean,
yeah,
you've never played. I don't know if you've ever played. You won't have played it. You may have played it. Dead Space.
I've completed all of them.
Oh,
Because that's what it was kind
here
of.
we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Now, Dead Space.
It's kind of
This
based on.
is, well, a little bit. Yeah,
it's got
elements.
a similar feel.
Yeah, but Dead Space would be one of them ideal movies to make
great.
out of a game.
They've done an animated Dead Space, haven't they?
Yes,
I remember watching it actually. Yeah, it was decent.
I haven't watched it.
I mean,
Yeah, it's proper. Like the aliens look really cool, and it's proper like
what are the necromorphs?
That sounds right. Yeah,
Necromorphs.
I've played it, and I haven't got a fucking PS5, so I can't play the new version.
I know.
Freaking annoying.
I know, mate. I haven't got a PS5 either.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit pissed off about it, and there's a couple of games I'm a bit pissed off about. We won't talk about that, we're not here for that.
We've got half.
We'll talk separately.
But anyways,
Gripe.
back to Milijovic and
Oh yeah, fucking hell, man. Milijovic as Alice, who's obviously dazed and confused, like we've talked about already.
Yeah.
You got Eric Mabius as Matt, who's I never see him in anything. So
he was in
oh, here we go.
Ugly Betty.
I never watched it.
I can remember
He was one of the main characters in Ugly Betty when that first started.
Never watched it.
Fair dues.
Colin Salmon, because it's a girl's thing. Colin Salmon.
Colin Salmon's been in everything.
Well, funnily enough, he's been in a lot of Paul W.S. Anderson stuff.
Yeah.
But he's been in Alien vs Predator.
Yeah.
Mortal Engines. He was in Nobody, and you know what? I watched Nobody again the other night, and I don't remember him in it.
He plays the barber.
Of course, he fucking does.
Because I watched Nobody again the other night because it's on Netflix.
Just come on Netflix.
So I thought I'm watching this again because it's
a cracking
an hour and a
film.
half of madness.
Oh, that's good film, mate.
That's your sweet spot for I think for a good kind of these kind of movies or an action film or a good horror film.
Yeah.
That hour and a half to an hour and 45 is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't get bogged down with too much plot in a film like that. It's just you just want to see some good choreography, some good fight scenes.
That's
and
it.
And he takes a bat.
Yeah.
He really takes a bat.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've got Michelle Rodriguez in there as Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was looking hot in that film, by the way. Jason Isaacs is Birkin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a while since I've seen, isn't it? I forgot Jason Isaacs was in it.
James Purfoy.
James Purfoy plays Spence, that's it, yeah. He's a weird one, that actor. He reminds me of Timothy Oliphant a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the age, and they've got a... Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Resident Evil, the crack is a team of, like... special soldiers. Special forces. There we go.
It's a security team from Umbrella.
No.
They're security
Stars, are they?
They're not stars. They're not stars.
No.
Are they not? Oh,
stars
fucking easy.
I've just watched them all.
You've just watched them, so right. So it's the other team. It's Umbrella team that have gone in.
Do you want me to boil it down like I did for?
May as well. I've got shit written down, but
So, anyways, Miliovic's character Alice wakes up
after being drugged, basically.
Well, we
allegedly.
You know what I mean? Roofied, you know what I mean? Date rape, allegedly. Is you know what I mean? Allegedly. So, anyways,
it doesn't even swear.
No, well, allegedly. Anyways, so wakes up. Then next thing you know, she knows there's a fucking crack team of Umbrella commandos coming smashing through into the mansion. They go down to the hive. And the hive's the Red Queen starts taking them out. Laser beams.
Well, Colin Salmon buys it.
Yeah, chopped up, which was kind of taken from the Cube.
That's 21 years. Yeah, it's really good. In its day, that was fucking brilliant.
I've just watched them again.
Yeah.
And they're good, silly fun. They're nothing like the games. I'd only ever played the first game.
It's not. You know what? No.
And they were never supposed to be like the games, just using the characters.
No, it's the new version, the new film of Welcome to Raccoon City is trying to do the game, whereas these ones weren't. They were just taking characters.
That's
from
the only
game.
one I didn't get watched.
Welcome to
well, it's
Raccoon
not in
City.
there.
I was going to
Canon, I
watch it.
suppose.
You know what, mate?
I've seen it.
I really liked it.
Oh,
I know you two did. But I really
I
liked
just
it.
thought it was all right. Yeah.
it was fine.
No, I enjoyed it.
But it's just a great action flick with zombies and monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it gets.
I like it. I mean,
Each
Resident
film
Evil-
resets the chronology kind
Yeah.
of thing.
It's
But it's got a good. It has got a good timeline. Sorry, it does.
Hey, all
take
right,
it
man. Yeah, but I'll say the dogs look good.
because what's the one
Yeah.
where they all come, all the old characters come back, and it's like kind of like lots of ones that died. That's kind of when I was zoned out a bit. It's maybe like the fourth or fifth one.
Five.
Yeah.
Is that
Where they're all
Afterlife?
standing on the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afterlife.
No, Retribution.
Yeah. I can remember
It got silly.
the last. That was where I thought.
It got really
Oh,
silly.
it
I mean,
gets really
the
silly.
games are ridiculous. I mean, I think you've played most of them. haven't
Played
you?
all of them, completed every single one of them.
There we go.
You love the games.
You
I've
haven't played 4. What's going on there?
So I've not played 4. And you know what?
Yeah, well, that reboot's coming out.
Four
You know,
was
there's a
next.
reboot coming. No, it's out.
Oh, it's out already.
Yeah, not for.
Did you know that 4 was
Fucking hell.
originally an exclusive? I think for
The
Nintendo.
GameCube.
the
Nintendo.
GameCube.
I bought a GameCube just to
and you know
play it.
what?
I had the GameCube, the silver
Oh,
return. I think that is what
Resident
it's
Evil.
called.
Were you going to say Return of the Evil?
Return of the Dead, I think they said.
Return of the Evil.
Did you know
Luke Rises.
George Romero was originally supposed to direct it?
Was he?
He directed the original trailer, do you know, for the game.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right.
And he was originally going to make they said it was too gory. Way too gory.
Ah, right. His version was going to be
Yeah.
way too good. Ah, right. Okay.
So I don't know if that was in your...
No.
Back to Daz anyways.
It could be the trivia.
I'll give you some trivia on it.
Go for it.
In it.
Swing from the hip, Daz, I know that's your style.
Swing from the hip. All the minor cuts and bruises on Mila Jovovich were real.
Right.
Like, she got bashed around a bit and she was up for it.
Yeah.
She's my sort of chick.
They were putting... It got that bad, I believe. They were just hiding the bruises.
Right.
Because it was that bad.
Because he's married to her, isn't she?
Yeah, they've got-
No, he was the middle at the time, weren't they? Or are they still?
Yeah, still married.
They made that Monster Hunter, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which,
I started watching it the other day. I got maybe half an hour in.
again,
I'm going to take it in stages. I'll try another 20 minutes.
I knocked it off and I'm never going back to it.
I've never played the games Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
I
me
watched the
neither,
film.
I didn't know
and
there
it
was a game.
Yeah, it's quite a big game. I think.
Yeah. They're on
is it?
about 5 or 6 or something, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I've not played any of them either, but yeah, they're quite big.
Yeah. I don't know how big, but they're quite big.
Um,
It's not a very good film.
No. Bit more trivia. The makeup department and crew had a hard time dealing with the dogs. The dogs looked great in it,
Yeah, they did.
in parts, but they kept on licking all the shit off them.
Licking the meat and the blood.
You put your shit on me, I'm gonna fucking eat you, innit? You know, like a
The
silly
dogs,
dog.
you know what I mean?
Oh, the
Yeah.
silly bloody dogs.
Never work with children or animals.
No, don't work with people.
Yeah.
It's easier, innit? I wish I had that job. How do you? What sort of job is that? Where you don't work with people?
With people, you can be in charge of an Arctic station.
I want to be able to get booze.
Oh, right, yeah, you might be fucking there. A lighthouse keeper?
Oh, that'll be.
You'll have to wank off a mermaid, though.
Yeah.
What a waft service.
I always wank off at a man. Mermaid.
Mermaid.
Oh, imagine that. Curse the mermaid. It growls with a tail.
Stinks. It also stinks of fish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, back to the shit, man.
Yeah.
Bit more trivia for you, just a couple more, because bloody hell, this is mental. The film was originally titled Resident Evil Ground Zero, but the title had to be changed after September the 11th.
Aye, that's true.
So, yeah. And on that note...
You done? Over to me. Right, my next one, based on the 1986 arcade game from Ballymidway, where you take control of 3 gigantic monsters that were people that transform into big monsters and smash buildings. And it's Rampage from 2018, directed by Brad Payton and starring The Rock. Dwayne Johnson, man, the big man himself.
He's actually my cousin.
Yeah.
He is a relation.
Naomi Harris.
Look it up. Look that shit up. Same names. Same spelling.
Fuck off. Naomi Harris, Marlene Ackerman, Jake Lacey, Joe Manganiello. But he's not in it that long, bless him.
No.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And it
Negan.
follows Davis, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, the big man, who shares a bond with George, albino gorilla, who knows sign language, and is very intelligent, and has him and The Rock love each other. I don't know if it's the love that should never be spoke of.
Yeah.
But, a bit of bestiality, but the day...
Monkey love!
The funky gibbon. Funky gibbon. Back to the gibbon. And
Always back.
basically, right at the start, up in the sky, they're working on, in space station, in a satellite it is, they're working on stuff that they can't work on Earth.
Yeah.
Genetics with a CRISPR, which is a real thing.
Yeah.
What
that crisps with.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And salads.
Yeah.
For sorting salads out. And everyone should have one in the kitchen, a CRISPR.
Yeah.
Get them in get middle aisle at Aldi.
That's it. They're always in the middle aisle at Aldi. They'll have thing up the little thing on the top.
They're hidden.
Yeah.
Underneath the kids' wetsuits.
That's it. Nobody ever buys that there forever and a day. Because it's Carlisle. Do you know what I mean? The only time you need a wetsuit is in the summer when you need to go out for a walk.
Out in the party.
Out in the party and that. And basically, something happens. The test subject, which is a rat, breaks free and has mutated and has started killing the crew of this space station. And one scientist left, ejects, but the rat's made a bit of damage to the escape pod, and smashes open 3 different canisters.
Oh my god! Mega creatures!
Down to earth. One hits the gorilla, George. One hits a crocodile, Lizzie, and the other hits a wolf, Ralph. In the games, it's humans who get transformed, but in the game, it's creatures.
Well, that makes more sense.
Well, no.
It does.
I want it. You know what I mean?
It's more likely for a creature to go bigger than itself if it's already that creature.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the creatures are programmed to head to the head office of this evil genetics company.
Yeah.
And along the way, there's fights, and George is getting bigger, and there's a crack team of commandos sent to take out the wolf, and they get scudded, and they do not.
It's Rampage.
I know
Rampage. How the game works.
And the wolf flies, which the creatures do as well. If they flap their arms, they kind of fly a little bit. And I used to love the game.
Yeah.
It was a staple in my house. And it's one of the games I love playing.
I played it in the arcade, mate.
Yeah, same here.
I played
it in the arcade.
That's it. And I've had Spectrum conversions of it.
Yeah.
I've had Nintendo conversions of it, Sega conversions of it. You know what I mean? If it's been made on a console or a
But you've never played Resident Evil properly.
No, but Rampage was just great. Just good stuff, Rampage. Because I was a big Godzilla fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
And it's you know what?
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Bulletstorm. Did I lend it you?
Oh no, you didn't know. You told me.
I will. Right, because there's like talking of Godzilla.
Godzilla.
The nearest you'll ever get to Godzilla in a game, or Mechazilla, really, is fucking Bulletstorm. Where you operate a fucking. Yeah, but you operate this shit, mate, in this game. It's fucking amazing. I'll lend you it. I'll give it you.
Yeah.
Because I've done with it a million times.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
but no, it's a fantastic game. Childhood favourite. I mean, I was 12 when it came out in '86, and I can remember it being in Jane's and Talk of the Town in town, and Silith. And you know what I mean?
It's a classic video game.
Classic video game.
Yeah.
But the film, you know what I mean?
Is it an Atari game?
Ballymidway. Ballymidway.
Right, yeah, I think you said that.
My Ballymidway, I said it at the start, didn't I? I just couldn't remember myself. And it was the Brad Payton had done a few films with The Rock.
Yeah.
He'd done Journey to the Mysterious Island, and San Andreas, which is just fucking hilarious.
San Andreas?
No, it was just alright.
No, it was totally over the top. But I love it.
Completely over the top.
Yeah.
But I like that shit. You like that shit.
Yeah, I know.
We're all suckers for it, aren't we?
Oh, because he did like Skyscraper and that same kind of
Skyscraper as well, yeah. Man, I love that shit. Lap it up.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
It grossed
Shit
over.
disaster movie where everything goes right, actually.
It grossed over 428 million at the box office, so that was quite good.
Yeah, that's quite high.
That's fucking quite good, that, like, to be honest.
Warcraft wasn't much higher than that. I had the stats here. Warcraft is 444,000. Oh no, Super Mario is 444 million. And Warcraft's 439 million, so they can't be that far behind that.
Yeah, Rampage must be the third then.
Yeah,
on the thing. So, and it's got a great Marlon Ackerman plays.
I mean, let's face it, Dwayne The Rock Johnson sells the movie,
but not so much, because look what happened to Black Adam.
Yeah,
it's a shame because I quite like that.
Shazam.
The new Shazam. Yeah,
it's not very good.
Yeah, I got.
I watched it and I was a bit disappointed.
Oh, was it terrible?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't particularly like the
Black Adam. You guys like the first
one.
Black Adam, I enjoyed. You know what I mean?
Was alright. I really enjoyed it.
But Shazam wasn't as good as the original. The first film.
I like Shazam.
Yeah, the first one was great.
It was good fun. Yeah, it was great fun.
I wasn't keen on the first one, but
well, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
But the second one wasn't that good. But
sorry.
No, Rampage is good crack. You know what I mean? Thoroughly enjoyed it. George was originally intended to be a normal gorilla like in the film, but they said it,
makes sense to make him albino.
King Kong. Too King Kongy, plus they couldn't see the damage on him.
Yeah.
Good call.
You know what I mean? So they made him an albino. And there used to be an albino gorilla, I believe, in Spain.
It's called inclusion.
There's not been many, but yeah.
Political correctness gone mad.
Yeah.
It was called inclusion.
Was there a gay one?
There was a gay one. With his bisexual aunt.
That's it. The mutated rat at the start was in one of the games. It was on the Lynx, the Atari Lynx version.
Yeah,
which I had.
Who the fuck played that?
Me? I had an Atari Lynx. I love my Atari Lynx.
Atari Lynx?
Yeah, California Games.
I don't think you're. I think you're the first person I've met who's ever had one.
Oh,
You still got it?
No, I haven't got it anymore.
Well,
I flogged it. I needed some cash back in the 90s to go out in the piss.
yeah, right.
So I flogged it.
Hey mate, I did that with most of my records.
Yeah, we've all done it. But yeah, so I've always enjoyed the old Rampage games. Alexander Daddario plays a small role. Do you know if she plays the daughter in San Andreas?
Oh yes, yep.
Yeah, and she's a great actress. She's been in loads. She was in Baywatch as well.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. And I think what's she been in recently? She's in Something Coming Up.
Right.
As well, she's a decent actress. And she's in it, and she played where she's going scuba diving with a partner, and there was supposedly a giant squid.
Oh, right, yeah.
But they cut that because it just kind of made no sense to why it would be in the film. Because you never see a giant squid afterwards, do you?
No, I suppose.
So it made no sense at all.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
It'd be fun for a giant squid just to go and then fuck off and never see it again. Because all the film you'd be going, when's that giant squid coming back out? And it never comes back.
Post credits.
George was played by an actor.
Oh yeah.
But Ralph
Andy Serkis.
A guy called Jason Lyles. But Ralph and Lizzie were completely created, computer generated, which makes sense. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character uses nickel-plated Colts with ivory handles, just like his character does in Supernatural.
Right.
Which, if you've not watched,
I've never watched it.
It's 15 seasons, of 24 episodes a season.
Wow, it's a big undertaking to take on.
That's heavy shit, that, like.
But it's excellent.
Yeah,
I'm going to revisit it because I had to wait. I'd watched season 1 to 13.
Does it wrap up alright?
Yeah, I was quite happy with it. A lot of fans weren't, but I wasn't a massive. I wouldn't call myself
fucking 24 seasons or whatever.
15 seasons of
15 seasons and 24 seasons.
24 episodes a season.
I can't even do
22 episodes. It's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
And it's good fun.
Yeah.
And they're killing vampires and werewolves, and there's angels in it, and gods in it, and devils in it, and they go down to the crossroads, and there's crossroad demons and all that. It's good fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's 360 episodes.
Is it?
Quick math.
Right, I don't know. I didn't do the quick math.
I think.
The Ralph the Wolf is combined with, has got bat ears, porcupine quills, and flying squirrel membranes. That's when Ralph the Wolf's flying. Lizzie is a crocodile with boar tusks, fish gills, gecko toes, as well as pangolin-like armour and a spike-tail club, a bit like one of Godzilla's pals. Fuck me, I can't think of his name.
Eric.
Yeah, Jeff. And I haven't even. It's one I haven't got, and I've got most of it Godzilla's, and I can't bloody think of his. Folk will be screaming at us because they'll know, and I know, but I can't think of it.
It's fine.
Yeah. And George is basically is the odd one out because he's just basically Nalbo King Kong, but he has got the African spiny mouse DNA in it because that's why the heel.
Yeah.
Because if you see George's knuckles and all that, and then it's mentioned at the heel.
Yeah.
So and she goes, it's because of the African spiny mouse or whatever.
Goes deep into the science, yo.
Yeah. U-Ball demanded that they change the name of the film.
Who did?
U-Ball.
Is that the makers?
U-Ball who done House of the Dead and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? And the first Dungeons and Dragons films.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And he's got a trilogy of films, Rampage.
Right.
And he demanded, and it's like, hang on, this has been about since 1986.
You can't copyright that.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. And so he wanted them to change it.
We're told to fuck off.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
cool.
it. And this is the second video game film that Dwayne Johnson had been in, because obviously Doom.
Yeah.
He was in that, which fell on its ass.
Yeah.
Which we all said we all liked.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we all liked it.
And as now Waff knows, there's a sequel.
Yeah.
So he'll be watching that, I'm sure.
Probably not, but I'm aware of its existence.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
Energy in the film is Scum Labs in the games.
Oh yeah.
But they couldn't really use Scum Labs, could they?
No.
And the transformed by eating tainted food in the game.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
From Scum Labs.
Right.
And it changes, you know what I mean? So I enjoy the games, battering shit out of things. And when George eats Claire Wyndon, she's wearing a red dress.
Yeah.
And the woman, you see, there's a woman in it with a red dress who you eat.
Oh, right, in the game, yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite a nice little nod to it and all the rest of it. So there you go. That's my second one, Rampage. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, based on the Bally Midway game from '86, and we're passing over to the Wafster.
Cool.
With his second choice.
Cool. So so mine again. It's a recent one. I love the games. I completed all the old ones, but I've only played the first of the reboots. It's from 2018, and it's Tomb Raider, which was a reboot in itself, the film, because obviously Angelina Jolie did a couple.
You liked the porn one, Womb Raider?
Womb Raider. Is that a real one?
Like that.
Telling you? You know what I mean?
And it's my favourite. I mean, I'm not sure if I think I probably watched the first one back in the day, but I can remember nothing about it.
What, with Angelina Jolie?
Angelina Jolie, yeah.
You know, I think she made a fine Lara.
She did.
I will say she made a fine Lara. Yeah, she had the right posture and everything.
Yeah.
And she looked amazing, and she pulled it off.
Right.
In both films,
She pulled it off.
That's what she
good
said.
Oh gosh.
silly action films, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Christopher Barry in.
Right.
Yeah, Christopher Barry was played a Butler.
Out
That's
of the
right.
British Empire.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, and Red Dwarf.
It's worth watching just for that.
Just for that, yeah.
I can't believe I thought of British Empire before
And
Red Dwarf.
No, I love the British Empire.
British Empire was good, like.
British Empire is fucking
It's fucking
fantastic.
funny as hell.
Yeah.
You love it.
His little helper who's always cooking boils and sauce. I've watched a few of it's shown on one of the channels.
Mate, you know what?
Yeah.
All
Used to
these
love that.
Great TV or
all
something like
these
that.
classic comedies are available everywhere.
Yeah,
if you look for them,
look for them.
they are all on for free. Most of them.
Yeah, I mean, STV Player, you can get in the entire run of Brookside every episode.
Right, who wants to watch that though? Again,
But,
fucking
you know what I mean?
I may as well slit my throat now. Listen to a load of scousers trying in.
I didn't mind a bit of
I
rugby.
had fun with my sister.
But anyways, back to Tomb Raider.
So it's
I can't believe you're going for the later one now.
I loved it. Have you seen it?
No, it's alright.
You seen it?
Yeah, of course so.
Yeah. Directed by fucking how you pronounce this. He's Norwegian. Raw Uthag. So his first name's literally Raw, R-O-A-R. So I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it right. He did. The only film that he's done that I've seen is it was out on Netflix recently. It's a Norwegian film called Troll.
Which was excellent.
Yeah, it was a good,
Thoroughly enjoyed
good
Troll.
kaiju kind of film.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
It was good fun.
Yeah,
They kind of play it as if it's a bit of a connection to Trollhunter in a way.
Well, I thought it might be originally, but then I read before it wasn't going to be. I was hoping it would be because I fucking love Trollhunter.
Trollhunter's superb. We watch it every year.
Yeah, watch it most.
It's one of those it's we put on usually Christmas time.
I've
It's one
still
of
never
those.
watched it.
Oh, fantastic.
I know. It's one that's passed me by and I can't.
Well, stop letting it pass you by and stop it.
It's easy to say.
And so it stars in the titular role of Lara Croft. You've got Alicia Vikander, who's in like Ex Machina and what else has she been in? Danish Girl and stuff like that. Walton Goggins.
I like Walton.
Love Walton. Walton's we've talked about Walton a few times.
It's great.
I love a bit of Walton Goggins.
Lafferty
American
Ultra.
Which American Ultra and Mr. Right both connected because it's the same programme,
Mate.
and they're just excellent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what we should do.
Enough.
Sequels that you don't know relate. Films that are sequels but you don't realise they're related.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot.
There is a lot.
There's one. I've got Mr. Right and American Ultra. When we do that
got married.
So someone once told me, you might
film.
know this actually. Someone once told me, I think it may be a tenuous link, but what's that? Is it Outlaw, that film with Sean Connery from the 80s where it's in a space station?
Outland.
That's in the Alien.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. That could totally be in there,
Yeah.
Reportedly it is. That's a great film. It's basically a remake of High Noon.
Yeah, I suppose.
It is. It's fantastic.
Right.
It's superb. Outland.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. No,
Better than
it's-
Zardos.
Oh no, I love Zardos. I love that. Zardos is the fucking one, man. Sean Connery in a
You
fucking
go
bikini.
shit after this.
Sean Connery in a bikini. Come on.
Mate, I've got you right. This is. I'm going to sum this up. I have a massive Barbarella poster
Love Barbarella.
over my fucking decks. You know what I mean?
Well, we've got the big Barbarella poster.
You
as
have,
well. You know what I
and
mean?
that fit one. Oh, it's David Bowie.
Yeah, David Bowie. David Bowie.
He's got. I must point out, he's got this great poster upstairs of David Bowie, and
Oh, my
beautiful.
Barry Baker
It's beautiful.
painted poster.
It's beautiful.
Painted picture.
I fall in love with him.
We won that in a competition.
Well, fucking
nice,
good on
mate.
you.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
It is.
Makes me wet.
I literally watched. Literally watched Zardos for the first time in 30 years last weekend when you talk about Zardos.
And what do you think?
I enjoyed it. It was really enjoyable.
Mental.
The first time I watched it, I was a kid, and I thought, "What the fuck am I watching?" I didn't really get it, but I was prepared for it this time. When I was prepared for it, I enjoyed it.
Great dystopian, you know,
Yeah.
film. I love it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Great film.
That was good.
Crazy, bonkers.
The costume designer was
Yeah. And the floating
some
heads,
interesting ideas. But yeah, the floating heads are cool. Yeah.
which Rick and Morty ripped off with the floating heads in that. But if you don't watch Rick and Morty, then
Yeah, I'm not quite up to date with Rick and Morty. But
oh, you need to watch the Rick and Morty.
Well, I'll tell you how up to date I am with Rick and Morty. Episode 1.
All right, oh dear.
But, so you've got Dominic West. Obviously, been in a few things like
He was
Brassic.
Wire. Yes, Brassic.
He was,
Brilliant.
oh
in
yeah, he was the
Brassic as
doctor, wasn't he?
the Stone Doctor.
He was Fred West.
He was,
he?
aye.
He was Fred West
right,
in something,
so-
and he was fucking great as him.
Was it?
He's a great actor,
Yeah,
Dominic
he's
West.
cracking West.
Doesn't get the appreciation. Another actor that doesn't get the appreciation
Yeah.
he
He
deserves.
is really good.
Yeah.
But
He
him,
should have
him
done a
as
lot
Fred-
more.
Did you see the Fred West thing?
I
You did.
didn't.
Man, he was fucking great. Like,
I'll tell you what, I am looking
it's
forward
well
to
worth
see it.
watching. Appropriate adult. I think that's what it's called.
Jess will watch that, I
I
guarantee.
want to
it,
see the Steve Coogan, Jimmy Savile one.
Oh yeah, I'll watch that.
Oh yeah.
That looks superb. It should have been out by now, but
Yeah.
I think the BBC are a bit flat to
Yeah, of
release
course they
it.
are. Of course they are. But you know what?
Because it will basically be seen as like trying to make money off something they helped perpetrate.
Yeah,
Because it was, as we all know now, it
was an inside job.
It was
yeah.
everybody knew in the BBC. It was a known,
Yeah,
open
yeah.
fact that Jimmy Savile was a kiddie
massive
fiddler.
nonce.
Yeah, I think like back in the day, it was just kind of like, oh yeah, he said just don't go near him. The kids, it's like, keep away from him. It was like it was known, but
Yeah.
kind of ignored. a lot.
Live on air on a Top of the Pops episode, he's trying to put his undercoat
Oh no,
off
we've
his
seen
dress.
that.
Right, never seen it.
Oh, you can see
He's
it.
a creepy fucker. Like. I never trusted a cunt.
Nah,
Anyway,
but yeah,
we're a proper straight off subject there.
Yeah.
that's all right. You've got Christian Scott Thomas. We've got Christian Scott Thomas, Derek Jacobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some good cast. So basically, Lara Croft is trying to deny the death of her father who disappeared when she was a teen. She doesn't take her inheritance, which is like his global empire. He's like a big businessman, as it would kind of be admitting he was dead. Upon finally giving up, she ends up realising that he was something of an explorer and ends up following into the last adventure of an island off the coast of Japan, trying to find the tomb of a deadly Japanese queen from the distant past. Here she hits some problems with a group of others led by Walton Goggins, willing to do anything to get hold of the whereabouts of the tomb.
I mean, it's great. It's good fun action film. Good origin story for her. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's basically what they tried to pull this time.
Yeah.
Well, if you've ever
story.
played games, here we go again. Right, I've
first one.
played most of the Tomb Raider games, and the reboots are fantastic.
yeah.
Absolutely. Have you played them?
I've only
I thought about getting one
First
for
one.
the.
Shadow Rise and Tomb Raider, all
three
fantastic.
now.
I've finished them all.
I fancied getting it for the Switch, I must admit.
Mate, amazing games. Like, better than they've ever been.
Yeah, well, there's a bit more action in them, isn't there?
There are loads of action and very intuitive.
There's a T-Rex in it.
Might be.
Well, there wasn't the original, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, it does. It takes it in a lovely direction. She's young, Lara.
Aye.
I mean, we're talking younger than she was in Tomb Raider 1.
Aye, because in Tomb Raider she was
takes it
also
right back.
already an established
Yeah.
Tomb Raider, wasn't she? She
Yeah,
was.
this takes
in
it
a
right.
state.
This takes it right back to the beginning.
There was quite. I can remember in the 90s there was quite a few girls who played Lara Croft. Do you know, as the
The
model?
cosplay and stuff.
No, as the model for who went out advertising it for the game and stuff like that.
Liz Hurley, I'm sure she did.
No, not Liz Hurley.
All right.
Oh man,
Someone with tits.
she was in.
Molly Sugden.
No, oh man,
Liz Sugden. Have you seen me
she was in
cousin?
Rise of the Lycans.
All right. Yeah.
She was in Ali G. You know who I mean?
What the
Rise
movie?
of the Lycans. Helen Baxendale.
No. She played the daughter in Rise of the Lycans, and she was in Ali G, the movie. She was in Doomsday.
Right.
Neil Marshall.
Yeah, I never saw.
Oh, I know it. I
She
know
was,
it. Yeah, I
she
know
was
it.
the Dorito girl.
Oh,
That was one of the first things, and I can't think of her bloody name.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but the folk out there will be shouting the name at us, but I can't think of a bloody name.
It's not live.
It's not Ali Larter, because she was in the Resident Evil films.
Ali Larter's totally different.
Yeah, no, but if somebody shouts, I know who she is. But yeah, she was in loads. Anyways,
I don't know if I saw.
anyways, back to Tomb Raider. But yeah, she played. What's it called?
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big thing for a while. It was a proper, like, Lara Croft was like a phenomenon, really. When the game came out, it was,
Yeah.
it was brilliant. I loved it. I played all the games, like, loved them.
Well, you blocked one. You used to block them out to the blocky Lara Croft, didn't you?
I used to block one out to the blocky Lara Croft. I did. He's blocking one out. A phrase I've never even heard.
Well,
To be fair, I remember seeing this on the WhatsApp chat before.
yeah,
You
that's
were
it.
blocking them out.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
You were
blocking
blocking
them
them
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I remember.
I
these
said,
things,
ooh,
and I have a
I
bad
said,
memory.
ooh, blocky, and he was like, I'm blocking one out right now. I'm sure you said
I
that.
don't think it was just right. Hold on, I'm going to
going
my
back
WhatsApp
to the
group
WhatsApp
to see
You don't need
exactly
to
what I
go
said.
back,
Oh,
yeah,
man,
mate.
this
Come
is
on, mate.
genius.
Don't go back in time. You totally didn't say that. I did it for comedic
I said
value.
before I'd block that.
One I'd block that. There we go.
Just as bad.
Yeah. So we're really there. Blocking one out.
Was it? I think there's more of a. Before I block that, it's a bit more.
But
So we're all saying we'd all do Lara Croft in all her states. I am. I'm throwing it out there.
yeah.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She's got
I
a
mean,
lovely-
I
she's got a
believe
lovely
that
bum.
she's just dropped out of the next Lara Croft.
Well,
no.
to be honest, I don't.
Oh, well, he's maybe got
Yeah,
something
I've got
different
some
to
trivia
me.
on where the series is going.
Right, go on then.
Like, basically, there isn't another one. It's
Good news, then.
but it's not. It's a fucking fantastic film. This stuff. You just don't know. Ben Wheatley was originally down to direct
No
the
way.
second one. He was.
That would have been dark.
The only reason that he pulled out is because he's doing the Meg 2, so it's so
He's
fucking-
doing the Meg 2.
Yeah.
Ben Wheatley is.
doing the Meg 2, yeah.
That's fucking
He
blown my
clearly
mind.
went, right, I'm going to do some big blockbusters now. Tomb Raider 2, oh no, I'll do Meg 2 instead. For
So,
Ben Wheatley.
from Sightseers,
Yeah.
I wonder if
one of
Jason
my
Statham will...
favourite British films.
Oh, I love Sightseers, yeah.
I know, I bet you do,
Sightseers is excellent.
I bet you love it.
Yeah, Mountain.
I like a lot of Kill List.
Yeah,
Kill List.
Field in
fucked
England.
up, I've never seen a film.
You know what I mean? That was a bit weird. And which was the one...
It was High Rise, that was the one with.
High
That was
Rise?
excellent.
Yeah.
High Rise was good.
With Loki.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say Benedict Cumberbatch, it's the other one, Tom Hiddleston.
He done that one free with the shootout. Have you seen that?
Oh, yes, with, what's his face, the guy, cannibal guy.
Yeah.
He's completely dropped off the face of the planet, so I've forgotten his name. Lone Ranger.
Carlisle.
No,
Army Hammer.
Army Hammer, that's it, yeah.
Aye, the
and-
cannibal.
Yeah, and there was quite good, there's a few people in that. What was that film called? I never watched it, actually. I forgot.
Free Willy.
Free Summer.
Yeah, it was just all set in one room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I watched about half an hour.
In a warehouse when it was a shootout.
That's right.
It's quite good.
Yeah. That was kind of a bit more of a kind of mainstream film. So he's clearly been dipping his toe into it. But he's not doing the next one because he's doing the Meg. And basically what happened was it was greenlit by MGM, but they lost the rights. So they were going to make it. They were ready to do it. Ben Wheatley dropped out and fucking the rights. They lost the rights in May 22, so it's not happening.
Oh,
yeah. So somebody else will be making it because it's Tomb Raider.
Someone will just pick it up and reboot it. But
and especially now, The Last of Us has been a massive hit.
Well, we haven't talked about Last of Us, have we?
No, but folk will be thinking, right, let's.
We're all agreed, though.
you can do it well. You can.
We're all agreed The Last of Us was genius.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah, it's superb. It's the same guy that did Chernobyl. They're two of my favourite series of all
the game,
time.
haven't you?
I've completed it twice now. I'm the sequel.
Played it twice.
He had never played the game, but there we go.
Well, it's pretty accurate to the game. It's one of the best, most accurate adaptations of a game I've seen. So.
I think the atmosphere, definitely.
Well, the guy that made the game was one of the showrunners, wasn't he? He was probably executive producer and writer as well, I think.
Anyways, back to
the plot's loosely based on the 2013 reboot of the video game, and it also shares some minor elements from the sequel, Rise of the Tomb Raider. So they tied the reboot of the movies to the reboots of the games.
Oh, well, that was good.
For this movie, Alicia Vikander wanted to play a strong and physically fit Lara Croft, so her goal was to gain enough muscle and strength. Walton Goggins stated that she is just a real powerhouse. She made me embarrassed to take my shirt off, and I go to the gym 5 days a week. But she was like she was toned, but not like kind of like in a bad way. It was like
She's a scrawny little girl.
Yeah,
really.
Well, yeah, that's it.
She didn't have the shape of the computer game Lara Croft at all.
She was very much younger.
The computer game was kind of, 'cause I watched a documentary on it years ago, and it was kind of
Did it wank?
It was supposed to be a piss take on what nerds like, wasn't it?
Well, it was made by nerds, and they were just kind of they were just playing about with the size of her boobs and stuff, and they kept getting bigger.
Weird science.
And then they ended up just
Make
like
it
I
bigger.
can't remember how it ended up. It was just as a joke originally, and then they just said no, we'll just keep them as really big boobs.
Brilliant.
It was just
we love Lara Croft, don't we?
oh yeah.
Well, I mean, you might not have played all the games, but
She's a computer game icon.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? She's up there as an iconic computer game figure.
As Jill Valentine.
Well, as you know,
Mario.
I was going to say not as Mario and Sonic, but when you think of iconic computer game things, she's up there.
Yeah.
You know, especially more modern gamers.
Well, she was kind of the next generation. I mean, she's still talking
Because it was PlayStation 1.
25 years ago now, so that was just after Sonic and Mario, which were just on the forefront to win the 60s.
Oh no,
games
Sonic and Mario were like.
Well, Mario's a lot of time before Sonic. Really.
Mario's about 85, 86.
Is that Donkey Kong?
No, I think Donkey Kong
For the
was
first
earlier.
Mario game was about 85-ish, I think.
85, yeah. And then Sonic were early 90s.
No, late 80s.
No.
Sonic.
Early 90s.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was late 80s.
91, 92.
I suppose I'd be a
Out of
secondary
push.
school, so yeah, probably was about then.
Oh, trust me.
I'm trying to think because I had a Mega Drive in the late 80s and I had Sonic.
You didn't have a Mega Drive in the late 80s. You had a Master System. You had a Mega Drive in the early 90s.
Was it?
Yeah. Trust me.
Okay.
I think you might be right. I think it's the early 90s.
I'm not sure.
He's going to look it up.
I started school in secondary
Anyways,
school.
back to Offwood's.
He's going to look it up while we're...
So other people that were up for the part of Lara were Daisy Ridley, Amelia Clark, Saoirse Ronan, and Carla Delevingne.
All of them would make good
Fine.
Lara Croft.
Yeah, I could see all of them. And then Alicia Vikander got it. So, well, there's a Scandinavian thing going on. Scandinavian director Alicia Vikander's obviously
89.
89.
No.
Was maybe 89 in
Fuck
America or
Google.
something, and like 90 in the UK or something.
90 in Europe.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
There we go. But 89 it came out.
No, 90.
All right. Okay.
You can fuck off. You're not having that. I knew I was right. Oh, fucking hell. And my heartbeat went there.
And it was
wrong for a second.
Super NES came after it.
Yeah, I did. Super NES.
Great
Mega Drive as well.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I loved all the machines.
I went NES, Master System, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, and then I kind of,
You stuck with Nintendo, didn't you?
yeah, I had a Saturn.
Well, see, I had a...
Did you play Sega Rally? That was the best game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It's a great game.
Before consoles relaunched, I had an Amiga 500, so that's where I played.
Oh, did you play Skate or Die? Is it Skate or Die?
that was a good game.
I don't think I
Skate
played
or
that one.
Die?
Anyways, back to
Shit, man.
come on, we could go talk. We'll have to do a random talk about video games.
Thanks.
So that's kind of about it, really. It's well worth a watch. Shame there's going to be no sequel, much like my last one, which I'm still not sure. So mine's the story of only ifs today.
Yeah, ifs and buts.
Yeah, that's it.
Please.
And it's not available anywhere except for Sky.
So, there you go.
And
It's on
all the
Sky,
Resident
though,
Evils are
People
all on Sky as well, apart from the last one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, even the animated are on Sky.
Yeah,
Right,
I've seen that.
Yeah, but
Well, now they're
the
on
last
Now
one's
TV.
not on.
Right.
Yeah,
What that's all about.
so there
It's
we
not
go.
like it's just out and they're like
No.
waiting. It's a few
It's
years
not
now.
like the highly rated films that they can sell to anyone.
I had to rate the hard drives for part 4.
Right.
For the last one, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, over to Dad.
Ah, right then. Okay, so last one of the night. We've dragged it out, haven't we? Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Christopher Garn. Christophe Garn. I'm
Christophe.
guessing. 'cause
He's
his name's-
French.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, he is.
Do you know
No,
him?
he is. I've seen a few of his films.
What other films has he done?
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Oh yeah, did you do
He's
that?
done that
Oh,
before.
I watched that in New
Silent
Zealand.
Hill.
Yeah.
Right.
I love Brotherhood of the Wolf. I've got the English dub of it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't realise he did that.
I'm going to throw this out there, and this is going to be an unpopular PD opinion, but I think this stands up, this film.
I need to rewatch it. I loved it when I watched it originally, and I haven't seen it since. And I will rewatch it because I want to see if I
Well-
still like it.
It's good.
I never played the game. Went to the cinema when it first came out. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Never played the game.
Watched it again,
yeah.
and this is the first time re-watching it, and I just didn't stand up for me.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
thought
play the games.
the CGI was terrible.
CGI is awful. The acting's awful.
Yeah, some of the acting, and there's some great
Terrible.
actors in
It's got
there.
Sean Bean in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See Bean.
Well, it's all the
Can I
actors.
just give you a fact now?
Yeah.
He doesn't die.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't,
yeah, that's
because he returns in the very
But
poor
he
sequel.
may as well be dead.
Yeah, because he's not in it that much.
Well, no, he loses his family.
Yeah. And it's like they're in another dimension.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
They're in Silent Hill.
That's
Forever.
it. Forever. You know what I mean? But
Forever.
yeah,
Forever.
I just thought it was a bit poor. It was just as if they were trying to cram loads of things in from the game.
No, they
probably.
did. They absolutely did that.
And instead of like trying to have it naturally, it felt forced.
Do you know how long? Do you know how
Actually,
long
just
that
kind of
film
went.
was?
It's not even that long. It's about an hour and a half.
It's 2 hours.
Is it 2 hours?
2 hours.
It doesn't seem like that.
No, it doesn't, does it?
But they just seem to go.
Yeah.
They just seem to go from, oh, we've got to go here,
Yeah.
and then there, and then we've got to go here,
Yeah.
and then from there it's like it just gets sent to all, and it's too much like a game, if you know what I mean.
That's like because we all like the Doom game. But the one bit about the Doom film that I didn't like was
The
when
first person.
it cuts to the first
I like the
person
first
bit.
person bit.
I was like, I know what you're trying to
It's
do there.
all
but
a homage on it.
Yeah.
I like it because it's not really been done in a film before.
No.
No,
And I think they did it really well. I like
don't-
it.
Hardcore Henry does it well.
I
Hardcore
haven't seen that. I know, but I've heard good things about it.
Shalpo Colte, whatever his name is.
Yes, yeah. The South African actor who played Murdoch.
The one who does all of Neil Blomkamp's films.
That's it. Yeah.
Ah, yes, yeah, he was in
Shalto Copley. Shalto.
Shalto Copley, that's
That's
his
it,
name.
yeah.
It's an accent, his name, I believe.
His name was an accident.
Yeah, his name was an accident.
Right.
All right. What did the trip when?
No, they would call him shithead.
Right.
No, that's not true.
Right, anyway, back to Daz with his Silent Hill.
So Silent Hill, I actually think this is my favourite video game to film adaptation, because it captures the feel in so many ways. You've never played it.
No,
I know. It's a horrible. Silent Hill is relentless. Like
I know.
It's a horrible place. You know.
Right. Yeah, I played a couple of them.
My pal Mark Baker used to love a Silent Hill game because that's who went to the cinema.
Scary as fuck, man.
Right, yeah.
I mean, Resident Evil will always be my favourite. Always. Right. Yeah. But Silent Hill's scarier.
Yeah, that's my favourite genre of games, horror survival games.
Me too, mate. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Play The Quarry.
Yeah, it's next to my list.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out on the Switch.
It's a movie game.
Yeah.
You do very little in it.
Well, you need to play it Until Dawn by the same makers.
I haven't done that yet.
It's the same.
But I've heard
it's a
of
horror
the
game.
Dark Pictures trilogy as well.
Oh yeah.
Man in Medan and whatever. I don't know. Anyway.
I want to play the Evil Dead game. But anyways,
I've got the Evil Dead game. It's good.
Ah.
Right. Anyway, so what happens? Silent Hill. Rose, an adoptive mother of a child who's like going through issues like sleepwalking to the edge of cliffies. Because these people live by the edge of a cliff, fucking stupidly enough. You know what I mean? Move to the city, Brough Road, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then so she keeps on talking about Silent Hill. So her mum goes, all right, I'll take her away to Silent Hill. Leaves her dad at home, seeing Bean.
Yeah.
Seeing Bean.
Seeing Bean. Right, yeah.
That reminds me of my brother.
Does it?
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
It's alright.
Anyway,
It's like Terry Henry.
Seeing Bean.
Terry Henry.
Terry Henry. Seeing Bean, anyway, right, yeah, he doesn't die.
No, he
At the
doesn't.
end of the film. Just thought I'd put that out there.
And as I said earlier, he's back for the very terrible sequel with Kip Harington in it. In a big role.
Well,
Yeah, I can remember nothing about the sequel.
Yeah.
no, I didn't even bother, to be honest, mate.
I never saw it. Yeah.
Anyway, pissed on my chips again. So Rose is sleepwalking. She's talking about Silent Hill. So no, Sharon. Shitting for a dog,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was a strange name. It's a very 70s name.
In it,
Yeah.
I've got a next door neighbour called Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Yeah.
I know a few Sharons. So
Yeah.
hi to all the Sharons I know.
Yeah. All
know
the Sharons I've ever known.
To all the Sharons I've ever known.
And all the Traces too. Anyway, let's not stereotype. Rose, in her wisdom, takes her daughter Sharon. That mixed up. I think she should be called Sharon and her daughter should be called Rose.
To Silent
That works
Hill.
better.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. So Rose takes her daughter Sharon to Silent Hill, because that's a fucking brilliant idea, isn't it?
Holiday
Just happens to be the biggest fucking ghost town in the world ever.
There's a fire been burning since 1974.
74. When
The year I was born.
says something, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
It's like someone caused it.
The devil.
So she takes Rose, instantly loses her.
Yeah.
She's a shit mum.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. And then has to fucking run around evading fucking beasties. Like when that alarm goes off.
Yeah.
That's going off. Well, when I was watching it, Kerry phoned us and went,
Recent.
she went, is that
Are we all gonna die?
is that area going on for outside, or is it something you're watching? It's something I'm watching. It's Silent Hill.
It's a bit of I tell you what, Silent Hill captures the sounds really well. The whole game, it's atmospheric. Whole film, it's atmospheric like the game. I mean, the game it's a very slow game. You know what I mean? You know,
I mean, the whole
you
thing,
don't run
it just,
or anything like that. You walk.
the whole thing with the cult and
that wasn't very true to the games.
that it just all felt a bit.
That
When I rewatched it, it just felt a bit.
You know what? I sort of agree with you, mate. Because there was nothing behind what was going on in Silent Hill in the games, really.
Right.
You never. Well, you know, people are screaming out me, but it's not obvious. You know what I mean? There's just fucking creepy shit going on all the time. It never really explains it.
Yeah. But
It's like there's another game, I think, The Evil Within.
I was literally just thinking that's so fucking weird. Yeah, I love The Evil Within. The second game was shit though.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But this is another like psychological. It's like fucking mind fuck in it.
Yeah.
It's proper mind fuck.
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Yeah,
And the game. All right, the film didn't quite pull it off.
no,
But
didn't have the atmosphere.
it had fucking elements of it.
Well, we're not playing
I mean,
the game.
the nurses. That's freaky as shit, man. You know what I mean? And if you've played the game and tried to, you know, get around shit like that, and you have to, like, creep around shit so you don't. It's fucking crazy shit, man.
Oh, good.
You know,
Anyways.
anyway. So, she takes her daughter to Silent Hill. It all goes tits up. A copper mate tries to help her. She's fucked. She burns to death.
She gets rough. She gets burned to death.
She does.
Yeah. She was in The Walking Dead, wasn't she?
She was in the what's her name? Laurie Holden.
That's it.
Laurie Holden.
Yeah.
She plays Sybil in this film.
Aye.
So we've got a Sybil and a Sharon.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
like a
man.
70s
All we
sitcom or
need-
something,
all we
British
need is a
70s
Brian
sitcom.
and Derek.
Yeah.
That's it.
Brian, Derek, Sybil and Shamey.
Go back to.
Anyway, so they end up in the biggest ghost town ever. Sean Bean survives. They don't. There we go.
Spoilers.
I'm not even going to give you any trivia.
No trivia.
Don't need it.
Come on.
Well, that's it. I'm getting looked at.
Is that it?
You gotta just not do the trivia.
No. I didn't have any prepared.
Oh. You've got Kim Coates in there as Officer Thomas Gucci.
No, I knew Kim Coates was in there.
Yeah. Alice Krieg as Christy Bella. And she played the what's it called me? The Borg Queen.
Oh, right, yeah.
In
Oh no, she's horrible.
First Contact,
Yeah.
which was, you know, one of the greatest Star Trek films ever.
Yeah.
What, First Contact?
Yeah.
I went to pitch to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Generations.
Yeah. It was the best of the
Of the
New Generation crew.
ones. Yeah. Definitely.
Next Generation crew. Sorry,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So yeah. Oh.
Because they got shit towards the end, like. That last one was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Date to Die or something in it.
Here we go. I've got 2 bits of trivia, if you're bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then. If you bothered. I like that. If you bothered.
Oh, I had a really good one. It took Christoph Gahn.
Yeah.
It took him 5 years to obtain the rights to the film.
Oh, right, it's a passion project.
Yeah. He basically he proper chased it.
Right.
Apart from Ring of Fire in the film, every bit of music is lifted off the game.
Oh, right, okay.
Which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
Yeah.
Bing, ding, so piano.
Yeah.
Doom, doom. Robert Campanella, when playing Pyramid Head, you know, who died. Yeah. Wore 15-inch heels, right, to make him close to 7 feet tall. So that makes him 5'11".
Yeah, why didn't you get someone taller, really? You think,
6'4", just saying.
Yeah.
You know, I'd have only had to have 8-inch heels.
Yeah.
You like
shorter than the ones you wear today.
Just a little bit shorter than his normal heels.
Yeah, he bounced on them, no, brother.
Yeah. You totter up that drive well.
Thanks, mate. You know what, that's it. Radha Mitchell was... I don't like Radha Mitchell. I thought she was rubbish in it. I thought a lot of the actresses were rubbish in it. I thought Sean Bean was Sean Bean.
Oh, Sean Bean. He is what he is, as you say.
It was a little bit... It was just a little bit wooden in places.
Massively flawed.
I've got to rewatch it this weekend.
It's massively flawed.
I'm going to add some more watch list.
But I think it still stands up as a good film.
There we go. Well, that's all that matters, really.
In it. That's
you
what we're
enjoyed
here
it. You know what I mean?
That's what we're here for.
When you were saying about him fighting the rights, I know that Paul W. Anderson, he fought to get the rights of Resident Evil, and he didn't go to a normal because of the trouble he'd had with Event Horizon.
Oh right,
yeah.
He didn't go to a big studio. No, he didn't go to a big studio. He went to Little's, and then Sony jumped on at the end when it was already halfway through being made.
That quite often happens, doesn't it? Like they'll kind of self-finance it and then they'll sell the rights to the biggest bidder.
So he could do what he wanted.
To be fair, I think the first Resident Evil was spot on.
Oh, yeah, they've got all the films we've talked about tonight.
They've all got the merits.
Yeah, I enjoyed Silent Hill. I just didn't enjoy it as much the second time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just one of those.
Oh yeah,
I just kind of.
I think if you'd played the games, you'd enjoyed it more.
Possibly, yeah. But I enjoyed it the first time, but didn't the second. But there we go. So, anyways, there we go then, lads.
Wrap it up.
That's been computer games. The next one's going to be not so good ones.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
This is going to be very contested. For the worst one ever.
Yeah. I mean, there's the House of the Dead films.
Oh, we can't even talk about
Super Mario, the first one.
Can't talk about Super Mario. No, I'll defend that film.
There's quite a few quite bad.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Street Fighter was fucking awful.
Street Fighter, Double Dragon.
I never watched that one, but
Ball done the House of the Dead films,
right?
And he done a couple of other computer game ones as well.
Yeah,
he done Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons,
you know
is
what I mean?
awful.
Did I see that? No, I think I avoided that original one.
Yeah,
you don't ever watch.
Jeremy Irons and that was in it. But anyways, it's been good crack tonight, lads.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So we'll get off, and it's been the Carlisle Cultcinema cast. I've been PD. Here's been Waff. Here's been Daz. And we'll see you next time. Good night, God bless, and speak to you soon. Hadoushkin!
Oh, nice!
Sure, I can.
Oh, you can do it!
Sonic boom!
Good night, God bless.